Hi Collective, welcome to my channel. This is Oracle Mystique, the Avatar High Priestess, Master of the Four Elements, brought back to restore balance to the unbalanced ones tuning in. I appreciate, and so does my mother, all the birthday wishes. We had a wonderful time and hanging around loved ones and those that appreciate us. And we appreciate you guys too and your blessings and wishes. So we're going to get started on messages from the universe. It's going to be whatever comes out is what the universe wants you to know. Keep in mind, this is timeless. This could have resonated in the past, maybe now in the present, or late in the near future, whenever you're brought and guided to see this reading. If you guys are wishing to book a reading with me, everything is in the description box below, along with my prices and email. And if you guys have something specific, you can email me and pay me through my PayPal or Cash App that's in my Insta bio link. Or you guys could just simply book me through my Etsy shop where I make, sell, and create oracle decks. So if you guys are interested in those, you will see them throughout my YouTube and TikTok. And lastly, I do have a natural soap and butter business. So for every $80 you spend, you get a free reading. Just place your order. I'll send you a follow-up email. If you do not see my email, check your spam. And we'll go forward for what kind of reading you're looking for. But we're going to just dive right on in and see how you're being guided by your angels, gods, and goddesses. See how you're being guided at this time. So we have God of the underworld. Something which no longer serves you is about to end. So again, this is Scorpio season. Creation, destruction, and transformation, and all things that don't serve you has to go. We have Goddess of the Unknown. A new chapter of your life is around the corner. Remove fear and embrace the unknown. This is kind of similar to one of the Moonology cards, which I'm going to use next. It's also, I think it might be full moon in Scorpio, actually. Looks like release your fears. But it's okay to step into the unknown. We're not supposed to know everything. Just let yourself be surprised of all the good things and blessings coming your way. Don't go into it with a negative mindset and hoping for the worst. Then we have Goddess of the Sacred Path. Let go of logic and trust your intuition. Walk by faith, not by sight. So if you're too logical, you're going to overthink the whole situation and the process, and you're only going to be delaying your blessings. So don't overthink it. Just trust it, trust your faith, and just go with the flow. Then we have Angel of Expression. Speak your truth and express yourself clearly. So be clear on what it is that you want when you're manifesting, when you speak, when you script. Be clear on what it is that you are wanting to walk into. And bottom of the deck, Angel of Healing. The angels have felt your sadness and have shown up today to send you healing. So a lot of healing is needing to be done and releasing fears so you can move forward. All right. All right, we have a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. This is usually around Capricorn season, so that's not too far. So whatever issues and struggles you're dealing with, it's coming to a resolution. It's coming to a close, and you're going to see things for what they are and why things needed to be the way that they played out. So even your personal issues, how you feel about yourself. So all those things are going to just transform and change, and what you once felt about yourself is no longer going to be. Then we have New Moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. So, of course, look forward and focus on the main goal here, because despite this troublesome energy that you're going through, prosperity is there. It's a lot of blessings within the struggle, and you'll see that silver lining. Then we have full moon in Taurus. That should be coming up very soon in the next week or so. So your dreams need a practical plan. So just like expression, know what you're wanting to call in. Then we have you're very close to achieving your goal. Bottom of the deck, your commitment is being tested. So again, your faith and your trust in the universe is being tested. It's like, how bad do you want your dreams to come true? Because certain things are going to come with a sacrifice, but it's like the equivalence of exchange. And if you guys are anime nerds, you know where that phrase came from. But you're being tested. Like, how bad do you really want this? Are you just saying this just to say it, or is this really what your soul longed for? Your purpose. So you're being tested, but for a greater cause. Okay, I guess they want me to talk about this first. Humility. Allow me, divine, to always accept the right assistance. I welcome your help in every way and delight in receiving it. So you guys need to be open in receiving. And with the angel of expression, ask for help. It's here to guide you. It's waiting for you to ask them, but you also need to be clear. Know what you want. Outside of your fears and doubts, those don't exist. Those are because of feeling of lack, and lack comes from the absence of love. So trust for sure what's coming your way. Okay, I guess they want me to really talk about this first. Energetic clearing. So if you know about Kali, she's also about creation and destruction as well. And also ridding your enemies, and also ridding things within yourself. And right now I feel like your enemies are your fears and your doubts. Those are your biggest enemies right now that are needing to be cleared in order for you to transform and go to the next step. We have, during crisis, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachments, preparing you to receive her luminous plan. So you have a plan already set out for you, but you need to trust it. No, even if you don't know what it is, it's the unknown, and it's okay. Divine abundance. Lakshmi. We have, you were born to align with love's will. Follow the Tao and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundant, not chase it, because you already are abundant. You lack nothing. You have everything. Look at everything around you. You have everything you could possibly want and need. You don't need to think about what you don't have. Think about what you do have, and ask from abundance. Don't ask from a place of lack. And be careful with what you say of what you don't want, because the universe does not hear that. It just hears I and the thing that you don't want. So if you want to play around with it, say I and then that you don't want the thing that you do want. And then, but if you do want to put it in a more abundant way, put in I desire. It's a more sensual, loving, and embrace intimate feeling. Then we have right action. Aparigraha literally means let everything that wants to go, go, and let everything that wants to come, come. So it's the natural flow of life. Whatever needs to leave needs to rid itself. And whatever wants to stay, or wants to introduce itself, you need to be open to receiving. So you have to clear out blockages right now so you can receive more blessings. You need to make room for it. Bottom of the deck, surrender. Sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. The ego learns what's hardest, to stop trying to control the whole universe. So stop trying to control everything. So if you guys feel like it's safer, you feel so secure when you're controlling everything, but you have to let certain things go. Play your part, but you don't have to control. That is a very stressful job. And if you want to manifest something, you have to do it with ease, grace, love, and from abundance, not from a place of lack and fear. So we're going to get the tarot involved. Keep in mind whatever zodiac sign spew out. If it resonates, all the better. If not, follow the messages. And there's no gender. It's all just energy. And so we're going to be using my new tarot deck it's the Golden Girls tarot deck from one of my friends. So, you know, thank you for being a friend. And she also has a YouTube channel of her own. She is a math tutor, and If you guys have math issues or your kids do, give her a look, because she does K through 12, all ages, all grades. And she has videos out. So her name is Calculating Curls. So if you guys want to check her out, I do recommend it. And for my Scorpio squad, she is a Scorpio. So help support. But let's get started and see what we have. What do we have for my collective spirit? Judgment, reverse, Scorpio. So you guys are delaying a decision, that final call in judgment to change your life, because judgment is right before the World card. That's like closing out a cycle for new beginnings. Yep, yeah, your blessings are on hold. Ace of Cups, reverse, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Eight of Wands, reverse, sheesh, Sagittarius. Yeah, a lot of things are being delayed because you need to make that final choice. You need to surrender. You need to let go. But you lack optimism. You lack faith. Page of Wands reverse, Sag or Aries, Leo. And that's why things aren't coming in for you. You need to start believing in it and just have that inner childlike wonder and have that excitement to start something new. But you're holding it back because you're already self-sabotaging by overthinking. Six of Cups, Scorpio. Tell me more. Tell me more. Emperor. Aries. Eight of Swords, reverse. Gemini, bottom of the deck. Five of Pentacles, reverse. So I feel like you guys need to stop overthinking. Stop feeling like you're trapped. Some of you guys may be reminiscing and very nostalgic about things of how they were in the past. But it's time for you to put your foot down to the situation with this Emperor energy. It's time to show who's really in charge in your way, shape, or form. But again, don't be controlling. Don't start abusing your power, because you need to surrender some of that power. A true alpha, a true leader knows when to let go and surrender. That's healthy leadership. You can't just be a dictator over everything. But I feel like you need to learn from your past, not overthink it. Don't feel stuck in it and start moving like a boss. This could be like something very militant or someone that owns their own business. But I feel like it's time to really start putting your foot down to your thoughts and stop letting your thoughts control you and dictate your life. And then we have the Five of Pentacles, reverse. So you are going to be coming out of the cold. The moment you start doing that and start putting your foot down and start being in your power, you're going to start seeing some change in your finances, your abundance, and everything that you've been wanting. Some of you guys could be getting a new house, a new home to move into, new car, or just money changes. But let's get the potential outcome. Keep in mind, outcomes are interchangeable due to free will, so nothing's ever set in stone. It's all just due to choice. Ooh, that's too many cards, and y'all know that. Five of Wands, reverse, Leo. Yeah, you got to let go of those internal conflicts and settle it out. See eye to eye with it. Maybe it's some shadow work you're needing to do. But you're needing to just stop feeling like you're in competition. Stop the inner drama, or maybe there's drama going on in your external life and it's time to put an end to it. Remove yourself from the situation. Maybe some isolation would be good for you. Yeah, because Six of Swords, reverse, Aquarius. You're not going to be moving to calmer waters. There's always going to be some mental conflict or like drama in your external world. And it's just, maybe you might get some people coming back around from your past too to remind you. But you need to get your emotions together with this King of Cups reverse, Scorpio or Cancer, Pisces. And bottom of the deck, King of Wands reverse, Aries or Leo or Sag. I feel like there's a lot of immature energy. And with these two kings in reverse, it's just telling me right here, very impulsive, not very calculated, or you're maybe not driven or motivated enough to move forward. But the center of the spread is the Emperor. It's time to make a change. It's time to take charge. Like, start taking charge of your own life. Start being accountable. And sometimes you have to see that you're the one holding yourself back. And there's nothing wrong with that. But just learn to surrender and pray and ask for guidance. Surrender and work with the universe. Like, co-create with spirit. All right, so we're going to be using one of my decks, Word of Advice Bestie. And see what we got. You are divine and to be honored as such. Let the blind miss out. I feel like you've been trying to prove yourself to other people and doing it your way when really you don't have to. You don't have to prove yourself. Let people miss out. Let people think what they want. Because people are always going to criticize and judge anyway. Don't take anything personal. Their projection is a cry for help. So a lot of people may be projecting on their narratives, their beliefs onto you, when really it has nothing to do with you. It's all them. It's all them. It's a cry for help. It's because they can't do it. Or if somebody tries to put fear in your plans, just be like, oh, that's interesting. That may have what happened to you, but that doesn't mean that's my story. And then we have, no one is responsible for you and vice versa, but if they choose to be, appreciate it. So show some gratitude. Because again, people who help you, they aren't responsible for you and you're not responsible for anybody. But if they choose to help you, make sure you do show gratitude. Bottom of the deck, we have your choices create your reality. Choose wisely. So again, it's all about making that choice, that final call and judgment. That was the first card because your blessings are being blocked. They're on standstill right now. It's just this one little decision that's going to change your life. So what's it going to be? You know. Healing. This is the second time healing has come out. You guys are needing to heal. Heal your mind. Heal your thoughts. Wisdom. Through this experience, you are going to gain some wisdom for this. And again, you see that she's blind. And I was saying let the blind miss out. But sometimes, again, earlier, walk by faith, not by sight. Be in tune with the energies around you. It's not something that you'll see. It's something that you'll feel. Dreams. Don't lose hope. Don't lose faith in your dreams and what you want. And also, maybe your dreams may have answers for you. So look towards your dreams. Because some of you guys do get visions and answers that way too. And it's like, it's a lot of birds here. Looks like a falcon eagle around here. Some doves. And then over here is owls here. Owls here. So somebody's spirit animal must be a bird. Owls specifically. Or ravens or crows. Whatever. Just birds in general. And birds are free-spirited animals too. And they just soar. So whichever bird like comes to you that you feel like pops in your mind, look that up, what that means spiritually. And bottom of the deck, we have knowledge. We have, you need to acquire more knowledge, build up your skill set, learn about what you're wanting to do, what you're wanting to pursue. So don't ever stop learning. Collective, don't ever stop learning. We have sundress, do it for you. Again, don't worry about what people think or say. Do it for you and what makes you happy, because your happiness isn't dictated by other people's happiness, because a lot of people aren't happy with themselves. And bottom of the deck, forgive. I feel like you need to forgive yourself and people around you. Not for them to have access to you again, only if you want them to, but more so because there might be some people coming back around in your life with the Six of Cups and the Six of Swords reversed. There may be people trying to come back, and I feel like there are people that trigger your emotions, or maybe people that have hurt you in the past, whether it's friend, family, or lover, whatever. But I feel like you're being tested right now on your reactions. Lighthouse, don't doubt your self-worth, because again, you guys don't lack anything. You have everything. Ask in the means of abundance. And this picture, she's saying, I am always enough. Always have, always will be. Bottom of the deck, spaceship. Don't be afraid to sing. Don't be afraid to speak. Don't be afraid to ask. Use that throat chakra. All right. Openness. You guys are needing to be open to receive, because a lot of you guys are very closed off and maybe hurt from the past to the point where you're not letting yourself receive. And now we got determination. That's the root chakra. And the root chakra is usually the I am, and it's blocked by fear. So you need to work through your fears and establish your foundation, your grounding of who you are, without anyone's judgments and expectations and projections. Because again, it's a cry for help. A lot of people are not happy with themselves, so they love company. Misery loves company. So you need to be determined in what you want, even if other people do not see your vision or where you're starting. So root chakra is needing some work. Get some grounding going on. Ooh, heart chakra, wholeness. Yes, you guys need to keep your heart chakra open and heal. And it's usually blocked by grief. So maybe something in the past did hurt you that you still reminisce on. And you keep yourself caged in the past by grieving and looking back from the past. But you need to heal that heart space so you can allow new things to come your way. And then healing again. Healing came out 3 times. And then cultivation. Some of you guys are maybe musically talented, or maybe you love music and it heals you. So create a playlist though, but cultivate things through music. For music speaks to the soul and its frequencies. And you know what? I'm gonna get 2 more decks. Just bear with me, y'all. Okay, first deck we're going to use is my Note to Self from the Highest Self. Also in my Etsy. You're going to see what your highest self wants you to know. Wherever you go, make sure you add value. Don't ever take. Just give back. But if you are granted something, make sure you do add value to it. I'm proud of you, even if you feel like you're not where you should be. So your highest self is proud of you. And this is like one of those rockiest moments. Yes, you don't know where you're going, but this is one of those turning points where you're changing your life for the better and you're about to step into a new light, into a new direction, into unknown territory. But you'll get familiar with it because the things you're familiar with now was once unfamiliar at one point. But you got this even still. Be brave enough to keep the rose tinted shades off. You're blinding your third eye. So don't be delusional. See things for what they are. And I know there's ways you wish to see certain things, but sometimes you really just got to keep those shades off. See things for what they are and place it accordingly. Move accordingly. Bottom of the deck, you were meant to be different. Don't let society pressure you to categorize yourself. Be the multifaceted god or goddess that you are. So you were meant for a higher purpose that's going against the grain. And a lot of people are not going to understand this journey. And this is also the path that's not often walked. And you're doing it because you're a leader. You're not a follower. You're meant to do something else. Hence the emperor, like he's in charge. You're meant to be your own boss. You're the own leader. And people may follow you in your footsteps. You're meant to create something. You weren't meant to be sheep. So keep that in mind. And mind you, there's a lot of people that's sheep that works under people versus being bosses. Now everyone's meant to be a boss. That's why there's very few and more employees. Next, we're gonna, well, not next, but last, we're gonna use my brutally honest messages, also from my Etsy shop. So this might burn a little. We will all cross over one day. Give your life meaning and stop wasting time with people and places that aren't worth yours. Live, damn it. Live your life. Stop wasting time with people that aren't worth it. Stop wasting your time with jobs, places that you know that isn't serving you. It's time to let that go. Get your head out of your ass and see the bigger picture. Your purpose is bigger than your problem. So whatever you're going through and all the shifts that you've been feeling is because you're being realigned. You're being placed into something else that you're meant for. We have, you were removed because they were talking shit behind your back. So whoever was talking crap behind your back, friends, family, co-workers, maybe lovers, ex-lovers, people that was doing stuff to you, and things that you reminisce about, they were talking shit. That's why you had to move. That's why you have to be isolated. And it hurts. Isolation can hurt, but it's peaceful. You'll find peace in isolation. And you realize you're not going to have just anybody in there. And bottom of the deck, start making better choices with people, places, and things. You create your fucking reality. Again, twice. You got to make better choices. I feel like you're being isolated to reevaluate and understand that your choices and the little things that you do does create your realities and create your outcomes and your circumstances. And you have the power to create better ones if you make better choices. So you have all the power, but you're overthinking it. It's just really as simple as saying, no, this isn't for me. I'll be patient. I'm going to talk to my spirit team. They got me. It's like I walk in faith, not fear. But that's all I have for you guys. If you felt like this was your reading, give it a like, share, subscribe, comment any stories. I would love to read them. I do have 2 other social medias, a TikTok and an Instagram, if you guys want to follow me on those platforms. And again, if this wasn't your reading, maybe the next one will be. And also, again, do check out my friend May, Calculating Curls. So, love you guys. Namaste, ashe, ashe, namaste. Take care.